Hi guys. Sorry now, I'm just checking a text. Someone decided to text me as soon as I started, of course. Right. So I just came on to show two new decks I got today. So we have, sorry, I actually have the name to put up on the screen so that you know what it is. So this one is called The Universal Wisdom Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. I hope I've pronounced all that correctly. So beautiful two-piece hard box. Beautiful little guidebook. It's Blue Angel, so that it's that lovely light brown kind of recycled paper kind of, feel to it. This is the back of the cards. So it's a gorgeous kind of turquoise color with a beautiful little butterfly. So I'm just going to fly through the cards and show you each card in the two decks, okay? And then I might pull a couple and see. Now this is the one I just pulled for the collective from this deck. And it's Healing. Isn't that beautiful? Some of them are sideways, which I'm not a fan of. Floating Memories. Wouldn't be into sideways images now at all. Creativity. I just realised I don't have the comments up in case I miss. Oh, there, look, someone commented. Hi. Hey, Warrior Girl, what's happening? I'm just showing two decks I got this morning. I'll tell you now after I show this first one how I came to acquire these decks. How are you, Warrior Girl? What's this? Butterfly wings? I'm not even reading what's on them. These are so pretty, really beautiful artwork. I'm still not used to where to hold things. It's crazy. There we go. That's better. So this, I have the name there on the screen for anyone who's wondering what this deck is. Hi, Melanie. Oh, that's upside down. Okay, there we go. I don't like when cards are done sideways. They're very pretty cards. Lads, you'd think I'd know. Hi, Jane. You'd think I'd know where to hold the cards now at this stage. I've done enough lives. And I still can't figure it out. This whole backwards thing is just very stressful. Lads, these are beautiful, beautiful paintings on this deck. They really are. Do you have it, Jane? It's really gorgeous. So what happened was, I might as well tell you while I'm showing the cards. A few weeks ago, I was at school waiting for my daughter. I had my son already from his school, and a girl from work rang me in a panic because a customer was having some sort of episode, she said. And she didn't know what was wrong with him. She thought he was messing first. And it turned out he wasn't. I think it was an epileptic fit, I was told he gets. And I had just gotten his son's phone number only the day before, so I sent it to her and she rang him and he said his sister would be down to collect the father. So that was grand. I collected my daughter and I decided to go straight to work to keep an eye on the guy. And this morning, his son was in a charity shop and he saw these two decks. He sent me photographs of them. He said, would you be interested in these? And I said I would. I said, and I actually don't have those two decks, believe it or not. And I said, let me know how much they are. And he said, no. He says, they're a thank you and an early birthday present. He said, you're very good. And he said he sent his wife into work to give them to me. So absolutely delighted. So these were a lovely surprise gift I got this morning, these two decks. Have some of his other decks on my wish list. That's sideways. I was saying, Jane, I don't know if you heard me saying it, I'm not into these sideways cards. I wish all the paintings were done the one way, But anyway, What can we do? They're still beautiful images. I just hate having to change them. It's like even when, not that anyone prints photographs anymore, but when people put photographs in a photo album and they put them all they mix up the horizontal and the vertical ones. Drives me nuts. I'm a bit OCD. Yeah, it was really nice of him. I was so surprised and so happy. Look at this Raphael card, lads. How freaking gorgeous is that? I do feel that they could have put the images, though, out to the edge instead of the little bits of borders. But anyway, they are gorgeous. Really beautiful artwork. So I was so happy with my decks that I wasn't even expecting. I haven't even looked at them all properly yet. Colours in this one are stunning. Turquoise sea. Earth changes. That's beautiful. How is everyone? Jane, warrior girl, minor history. How's things? Purity. Autumn leaves, that's gorgeous. Compassion. That's better. I finally figured out where to hold it. Oh, so cute. What's the hen's name? What's that? Lotus Rose. That's gorgeous. Amethyst wings. Eternity is beautiful. And last but not least, Oceana. That's very magical, this image. So that's the first deck, lads. So that is called Universal Wisdom Oracle. Irish for Grey, as she came after we said we were getting no more hens. Oh, I love it. God, I wouldn't even remember the colour. Oh, well, I suppose I remember some of the colours in Irish. Now, the next deck, I'm just going to put the name up on the screen. So we have, is it there? The Gateway Oracle Cards by Denise Lynn. So this deck. Hey, Hershey. Hershey's here. Guys, for anyone who doesn't know Hershey, go check out her channel. She does fabulous lives and readings and all sorts as well. So I'm going to show these beautiful cards. Hershey, I don't know if you heard the story. I got these two beautiful decks this morning from the son of a customer of mine at work. He had an epileptic fit a few weeks ago, and I rushed back to work to look after him until his daughter came to collect him. And the son was in the shop this morning, a charity shop, and saw and actually, do you know what? They're like brand new. They were like they were never touched. He saw these decks, and he knows from my socials that I'm obsessed with cards. So he bought these two decks for me. How sweet. So this is the back of these cards. Beautiful little mountain and waterfall and lake image. So these are very cute. So there's a sentence up, or not a name of the card up the top, and then there's what's the word? Oh my god, I can't think of the word. Patchwork Tarot, Jennifer H. Hi, Jennifer. Thanks for being here, lads. You're the best. So this one, for example, starting fresh, a wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. What's those things? What's the name for? Do you know where you have a phrase and you repeat it during the day? Affirmation. Jesus, can't think of words today, lads. So yeah, so there's the name of the card on top with the little image and an affirmation down the bottom. Do you, Hershey? Okay. Yeah, he was very bad. And you see, this guy, I call him Dotty Dinny because he's a bit dotty, right? He's a bit, he's completely harmless, but we're mad about him. But he's always messing, so she thought he was messing first, and turns out he wasn't. He was actually having a fit, and she was quite freaked out. She didn't know what to do. So at least she was able to contact his son because I had his phone number, and they were able to get someone to come and collect him. But I sat and chatted to him in the meantime. I didn't pretend like I knew anything. I was just chatting away to him as normal, and just to make sure he didn't walk away and kind of disappear, and then they wouldn't find him, So yeah. So I really appreciate it. So in case he watches this back, he knows who he is. Thanks a million for the cards. I love them. This deck is very child friendly too. Do you know, if you had, hey Maya, if you had a child who was wanting cards, these are very child friendly because the images are pretty. The headings and the affirmations are simple enough that a child could understand, This is beautiful. Listening with your heart. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. How pretty is that? Maya, this was only scheduled 10 minutes ago, just in case you're wondering. It's not that I didn't tell you I was doing live or anything. That's my nose is getting all stuffy. I got a fit of sneezing there a while ago because I have my window open. Believing in magic. Look at that. It says, true magic is abounding in my life. Yeah, me too, Hershey. Love, love, love my cards. And my crystals and my pendulums and I have all sorts of bits and pieces. I knew you'd I was going to say probably be complaining. I don't mean it like that. I knew you'd probably be questioning me as to how come you didn't know I was going live. But I literally just, I only got them this morning about 12 o'clock and then came home and I was rushing to make dinner, go get my hair cut in my neighbour's house. Then I got a text about a meeting that's on tonight that I want to go to. So I was having to text 500 people to invite them along. And it's just all go today. So, but I have another hour before I go out. So I thought to myself, okay, I sit down now and do a live and show these beautiful cards that I got, Healing the past. I step into my future with strength and clarity. Gorgeous. Myself and Maya, we only live about, an hour and 10 minutes apart. And I've only met her once. In real life, that is. But I swear to God, it's like we know each other. It really is, Maya. There's a lot of things like that happening recently. A couple of weeks ago, a new friend of mine, who again, I've only met her twice. She did my tarot workshop a few weeks back, and one day out of the blue, she texted me and she said, hi, are you okay? And I said, yeah, I said, I'm all right. I said, my mother is in hospital. She was taken away in an ambulance, blah, blah, blah. And she said, I just knew I needed to text you. So she was asking me how I was, and she's only about 20 minutes away from me, and she was like, do you need me to do anything? And I mean, I'd only met her once at that stage, and she was asking me, did I want her to do anything? That's nice. Cherishing self. I accept and love myself. How important, lads. This is the kind of deck now where if you were doing a kind of a semi to serious tarot reading, that you'd pull one of these kind of loving messages at the end and give someone the affirmation then to take home with them, Patchwork, have you been here before? I didn't recognize your name. Or are you new? Or are you someone who has been watching for a while but hasn't commented? Or what's the story? Jennifer, isn't it? I don't believe I've seen your your name before. The next one, hearing messages from spirit. I am a clear channel for messages from spirit. Gorgeous. I love that. Opening to love. My heart is open. These are so sweet. Breaking barriers. Very important. Kind of go along with the Tower card, right? Cultivating prosperity. Beautiful card. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. These are so cute. Communicating freely. I communicate from the depths of my being. Seven on. That's great, considering I didn't exactly schedule it. Other than that 10 minutes before I went live. This is lovely. Savouring pleasure. I fully embrace bliss in my life, and it's a bath full of bubbles. And there's candles, there's a glass of wine, there's a rose, there's a little mirror, there's a bottle of potion. That's all sorts of beautiful stuff around it. So it's about knowing that we need to enjoy the little pleasures that we do to kind of take care of ourselves, like having the baths, lying down and burning something smelly, and having the meditations and this kind of thing, all that self-care stuff, you know. Launching your journey. That's what I'm doing on YouTube at the moment. Never in my life did I think I'd be doing lives on YouTube. I like this, renewing your life and getting rid of that clutter. I did tidy up my sitting room yesterday and dump loads of crap while there was no one in the house. Standing firm, I am noble, brave, and strong. Oh, that took very long to come up on screen. Mending bridges. I heal rifts. I am a mender. My internet's a bit all over the place. Rising above. I only see beauty and grace. What happened to your foot, Hershey? Hope you're all right, girl. Stepping into stillness. My power is born in the majesty of silence. Igniting courage. Hey, Donna. Awakening ancient wisdom. There's only a few left now, lads, and I might just pull a few before we finish up, because I must then go away and get ready to go back out again. Simplifying your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of life. And that's about, of course, like, she's there doing all the housework. So it's about treasuring those simple things that we do in our life, because so often we, thanks, Donna, so often we complain about doing all the housework and chores, you know, but it's a very important bit of life, you know. We own our houses. We've worked hard to own our houses and own our things, and it's just part of life then that we have to kind of clean the house and keep it nice, and show the universe that we appreciate everything we have, you know, by taking care of our belongings. Dwelling in truth. I stand in the light of truth. Looking deeper, deep within me is a majestic radiance. This is very pretty. Soaring into joy, childlike wonder fills my life. And the last one, being in the flow. So lads, I'm just going to pick a couple from this deck. And we'll see what comes up. So they're really nice, but they're powerful, Hershey, but they're also they're simple and you can understand them. Do you know, oftentimes I'd get decks and the keywords or phrases or affirmations or whatever that's on them is, you kind of almost have to look up the meaning of words because they just, I don't know what they mean, do you know? Like, I love Colette Baron-Reid, but I do find that the names on her cards, sometimes I don't understand what the reference is, do you know? Yes, absolutely, Maya. Yeah. Appreciation lifts our energy completely. Pretty doll. Hi, ma'am. May I ask, please? I'm not doing readings if that's what you're talking about, but if it's something else, ask away. So yeah, we do have to have appreciation and show it, you know. No, it's not you anyway. I'm just going to do a general reading, lads, because I have to go out again. So I'm just going to pull 3 and we'll just tie them together for the general, for a general reading for everyone, okay? For the collective, that's the word I was looking for. Healing the past. Okay, so our first card is healing the past, right? Now, this, it says, I step into my future with strength and clarity. So this totally makes me think of the Judgment card, right? Because when I love the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, right? But, sorry, I'm just reading Hershey's comment. We were talking about CBR decks in the live this morning on Facebook. I used to have her complete set, all decks, but I gifted all but 8 to others, yeah. Thanks, Jane. Yeah, I don't know. Some of the headings kind of are a bit out there for me, and I just want plain simple English that you can actually understand on the first read, you know. And especially without having to go read the book, because I'm trying to stay away from the books, you know. I'm trying to just focus on the cards, the images, whatever keyword might be on it, without going away and reading the books. I mean, the books are beautiful, and I know they put time and effort into creating them, but I just want to go from my intuition with the cards, you know. So, but if there's something on it that doesn't make sense, then it's like, okay, I have to read the book, you know. So healing the past anyway makes me think of the Judgment card. And I think of, you know, like in ancient Egypt, where this thing with the weighing of the heart and the feather, and if the heart was heavier than the feather, it meant that the person wasn't good, that they'd been bad in their life, and they needed to, and they wouldn't go on to the afterlife. A crocodile, I think it was, jumped up at the heart, and that was it. Their chances of going to the afterlife was gone. If the heart and the feather balanced, it meant that they were a good person and they were allowed to sail off into the sunset, into the afterlife, okay? So that, to me, is about us having to heal from the past. It's about us letting go of things that have happened in the past that are no longer serving us, forgiving ourselves for mistakes we've made, for things we've done wrong, and letting it go. We can't be saying, like, I'm not going to teach tarot classes because I tried it before and it didn't work out. No, you have to say, that's okay, it didn't work, I'm going to try it a different way and it'll work now, you know. So we have to heal the past, we have to let go of the past. I step into the future with strength and clarity. So you have to be strong and you have to be clear about what it is you want and take that step forward again towards your goal, you know. Exactly, always better if you go with your intuition. Yeah. I mean, I was very much mad for the books at the start and wanting to read everything that everyone created, but not anymore. you know. Jane, thanks for popping in. I know you're probably gone at this stage, but you're the best. You just spoke to a problem I've been having. Okay, let's see if the next card helps, Donna. Soaring with joy. Childlike wonder fills my life. So that would say to me, right, that you need to heal from the past. Okay? So let go of the past. Forgive yourself for mistakes you've made. Did I hold them the right way around? I did. Forgive yourself for the past, for mistakes that have been made, etc., etc. And go forward with childlike joy. When you think about it, anything children do, they jump into it with such excitement. They know what they want. They have the strength. They have the clarity. They know what they want. They're not afraid to do it. They're not worrying about what if it goes wrong. They're just jumping into it like a child, full of excitement, not worried about a thing. Okay, so I hope that makes more sense in relation to your situation, Donna. So forgive yourself for whatever's already happened. Let it go. Heal from it, or allow yourself to begin healing from it, and have strength and clarity and childlike energy moving forward. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card and then we'll wrap it up, lads, because I need to get ready to go out. It's not out. It's not fierce exciting. It's a meeting. Good, Donna. I'm delighted. My nose is so stuffy, lads. I came upstairs and I opened my window to leave in some fresh air, and whatever came in started me sneezing like a crazy lunatic, and then now it's all stuffed up. My lovely daughter broke my nose when she was a year old, so it's nearly 14 years ago now, and it's just all bunged up since whenever there's anything in the air or any foreign smells that my nose doesn't like, I just start sneezing like crazy. See, and this totally ties in as well. So it's letting go. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. So how perfect do those three cards go together? Okay. So heal from the past, let go of what's gone wrong, so to speak. Don't let it drag you down. Be more like a child moving forward. Forget about what's happened. Forgive yourself. Appreciate where you've come from and the lessons you've learned from it, okay? And then let it all go. And I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. So it's all about accepting that there are ups and downs in life. Think of that Wheel of Fortune card in tarot. We're always on the cycle. And we're either on top of the cycle, or either on the side of the cycle going downwards into a downward spiral again, or this ebbing, according to the last card, and or we're going back up again and making our way back up to the top. Because as I read once, and I don't know who believes what here, but apparently every 7 years we're into a new cycle. Now I'm 43 next week, so that will be me into a new cycle, because 6 multiplied by 7 is 42. So I'm going into my 43rd year, so I'll be starting a new cycle all over again, you know. And I'm nothing but a big 59-year-old kid. I love it. Thanks, you rock. Thank you so much for coming on. Can I just ask, have you been watching my daily cards or anything recently, or have you come here from someone else's channel? Let me know, because I don't recognize your name either. So guys, that's the reading. I'm glad it made sense to you, Donna. I hope it makes sense to the rest of you. It's very much a nice general reading anyway. It's not, well, obviously anyone who's having an issue can relate it to their situation. But in general, it's just a beautiful message that we all could do with focusing on every day. It's like you wake up in the morning and you're stressing out about something you didn't do yesterday, or something that you said wrong yesterday, or something that you, whatever, you know, something that didn't work yesterday. Whereas you just need to say, that's okay, that was yesterday. Today is a new day. I'm going to Oh, thanks to Hershey. Nice one. Fantastic. Thanks, Hershey. I love it. So thanks for sharing your energy with us, Jackie. You're very welcome, Hershey. I'm delighted to have you here. So that's it, guys. As you know, I have a live scheduled for the 6th of October where I will be on with, I'm on his channel, Richie Longman Tarot. He's going to just ask me questions about kind of how we got into tarot and all that kind of get to know you chit chat, So that's a scheduled one. I also have another one coming up soon, but I'm waiting for 2 decks my birthday decks that I ordered. I'm waiting for them to come in the post because it's the creator of those decks that I want to ask questions of. I just want to ask her about how she does certain types of readings that she does and kind of pick her brain a bit and just talk to her about the decks that I've ordered from her. But I told her I want to have them so that I can go through them on the live with her and just ask her about any cards maybe that I'm unsure of or whatever, because they're big decks. I think I know who's your next surprise. Woohoo! So Maya is also going to come on with me soon, aren't you, Maya? Tell all the nice people you're going to do a live with me soon, Maya. I'm mad about Maya, so I need to get Maya on as well. That sounds interesting. Thanks, Warrior Girl. So yeah, I'll be as soon as I have the decks, I'm going to get back to her. She's very excited to come on my channel. She was absolutely thrilled when I asked her. And it was a case of, I was going to ask her and then I thought, nah, she has a big channel. She does readings. She does tarot teaching. She creates decks. She's not going to want to come on with someone she doesn't even know from Ireland who's just started doing lives a couple of weeks ago. And then I thought, no, feck it, just text her and ask her. And I did. And she was absolutely over the moon that I asked her. So, yeah, so I'll get that sorted ASAP once I have her decks in my hand. Okay, so I'll keep you posted. Well, I'd love to, but I'm very shy on camera. Maya. I know you love the idea. I know. And you will one day. Soon. Because you're well able. And you just need to, it's not even that you're shy. I know it's just that you're, like you explained to me, that you just kind of go blank when you're in front of a camera if you're pulling cards, and that's absolutely fine. I mean, when I was on with Irish Granny Tarot, a month ago, she said we'll do readings together, and I was thinking, Jesus, what if I pull cards? Because it was my first time doing it live. I mean, I was used to, for the last 4 years, recording daily card readings and posting them. But I was thinking, what if I'm on with her now and I pull a card and I've no clue, I just go completely blank. I was thinking that too. But I mean, I thought, no, man up, do it. Because I was excited to get going with lives, and she was the first one that I did. So it was fab. I loved it. And I was just, and sure, yourselves, I'm hooked now. How many lives have I done since? So I'm not a bit stressed. So I'm absolutely obsessed with my 2 new decks. I'm just going to give you one more quick look. So we have the Universal Wisdom Oracle cards, and we have the Gateway Oracle cards by Denise Lynn. So that's the story, lads. I'm going to head away again and kind of put on some respectable looking clothes to go out and see my friends. Exactly. I can do cards even someone else, but when it's live recording, I go blank. But that's only your initial thought now, it's like, it's just when you actually go live, it's like, okay, get your game face on now, come on, we're doing this, and just don't think about going blank at all. Just say, this is going to be perfect, I'm going to do it. And come on with me for a quick session someday, and we'll just do a quick practice, at this kind of time. And there's 5 on now, so if we had a few people on and just do a few practice ones, and it doesn't matter if you go blank, but you won't, because you'll be telling yourself beforehand that you won't, you know. But look, you know everyone here, they're all lovely. No one's gonna freak out. You know what I mean? So that's it, guys. Thanks a million for being here, and I shall talk to you very soon again. Bye. Until next time, everyone, sending blessings and positive vibes to all. Thanks a million, Hershey. Bye, everyone. See you very soon.